We always talk about summer flying by, BNBL flies by too.
This is usually the most competitive game on the girls' side.
Watching the two teams warm up, it seems that they match up pretty well.
Straight to the basket. What a finish from Melvin Cuevas.
Big turnaround pass. Come back, hit a three, get a three-point game.
Nice up and under move. Basket and the foul. Howard quickly down the other end. Gonna try for a dunk, and he puts it home. The Showstoppers win the 2019 BNBL Championship. Hello everybody, welcome to the Condon Community Center in South Boston as we bring you a boys 15 and under division matchup between the Condon and Lally's Legends. Hello everybody, I'm Pat Flaherty, as always joined by my partner Alan Platt. And Alan, we're at one of the more successful sites in the city, the Condon Community Center in South Boston. We've seen teams like Score for More and other squads here that have certainly gotten to the BNBL championships. We could see another one of those teams here tonight.
Both boys and girls.
Right.
Okay, Condon, it's been a strong program for as far back as I can remember, and we know BNBL goes back 50 years. So, these people, they like summer basketball, right? And tonight, a bunch of friends playing against each other. They want to win, obviously, but it's just as much fun to be going against your buddies.
No question. We're just about set to go here at the Condon. It's Lally's Legends in the green jerseys, Condon in the maroon jerseys. And unfortunately, we just didn't have time to hear from our sideline reporter, Seth Orensky, who's always got some good info, but we'll hear from Seth throughout the broadcast as usual. Seth does a fantastic job. Three ball on the way and off the mark that time from Lally's Legend. Here comes Condon back down the other end. Three ball from the corner around the rim and out. Good offensive rebound there for the Condon's Jamari Simmons. And that one's knocked down, a big-time three for the Condon.
Open the scoring with a three ball from the top of the key.
Corner three off the mark that time for Lally's Legends. They get an offensive rebound inside.
They do, yeah.
Ryan Shields. Shields then with the putback, he gets fouled. He's going to head to the charity stripe.
Well, both these teams were waiting for a while. There was a bit of a holdup before the last game got going, so they've been sort of anxious to get out here and get their game going. So you see a lot of extra energy. Good job inside.
Par for the course with the BNBL. Sometimes the first game of the night is usually a little bit delayed. Some kids getting out of work, getting from school or whatever. Yeah. And that delays the rest of the games throughout the night. So, but just a couple minutes off here tonight as we're close to the 5:45 scheduled start time. 0 for 2 from the free throw line that time was Ryan Shields. After that, Lydson Semedo three for Condon. Condon on top, 3-0. 2 minutes gone by here in the first half. Baseline drive. That one no good. Good hustle. Nice feed inside for the layup there for Amon Elbeam, but it was Josiah Zolorzano. That was the one who made the drive and the beautiful pass.
He had the drive, he got stopped, got the ball back, and then found his teammate.
Lally's Legends still looking for their first bucket. That three no good. Off the cut. Legends still couldn't squeeze it home. Back down the other end now goes the Condon.
It's going to be a reach in.
Yeah, Semedo there for the drive.
Strong drive to the basket. I think he was actually trying to lay the pass down to one of his teammates, but got bailed out on that.
The three on the way. Little guy getting another offensive rebound.
Second time he got an offensive rebound.
Yeah, Zolorzano again. Floater goes down that time for the Condon. That was number 12, Jamari Simmons.
That's one of the favorite shots of young kids now. They watch the pros with those teardroppers.
Both teams getting on the offensive glass early. Lally's Legends, however, unable to hit from the outside so far in the first 3.5 minutes. Simmons going to fire up a three. That one off the back iron. Lally's Legends now getting out on the break. All the way to the bucket. Tried for a fancy finish. Another three ball from the corner. Around the rim and out.
They've had some tough luck with their outside shooting. A couple of them have rimmed out.
Another three launched that time. Another offensive rebound. Solorzano for three off the back iron. Simmons now with the offensive rebound for the Condon.
The travel there, but good idea. He had his teammate open on the wing, but just took an extra step. Yeah, Lally's Legends just having some tough luck with their shots so far.
Yeah, 7-0 run to start the game for the Condon. Shields again trying to get on the offensive glass.
Nice pass.
Scramble for the loose ball. It's going to go back to Lally's Legends here with 11 minutes left in the first half.
Hey, a lot of energy in these first few minutes of the game. For 15 and under, got some big bodies out there, got some quick guards. But still got Lally trying to crack the rim for their first hoop.
Still nothing going for them, that time inside. Here comes the Condon once again. Solorzano lays it down to Days, who couldn't hit that shot. And that's going to get it back to Lally Legends.
Yeah, I think the Lally Legends they want to talk it over. More than anything else, I'm sure the coach just wants them to settle down. Don't worry about getting the first hoop. It's been a few minutes, but it's a long game.
Yeah, 7-0 start here for the Condon. Our sideline reporter Seth Orensky has an update for us. Seth, what's happening?
Thanks, Pat. The first time these two teams played, it was an 8-point game in favor of the Condon, and you can see why. Their size has really created some issues for this Lally Legends team, especially on the offensive glass. Jabrian Days, who just came off the bench, was a menace in that first game. According to head coach Greg Lally, they need to do a better job boxing out and moving the ball if they're going to come away with the victory in this one. Guys?
Yeah, what's funny about it, Pat, is the offensive rebounds are the smallest guys on the court.
That's right.
They've gotten like 3 of them so far.
Yeah, Solorzano with 3 offensive rebounds for the Condon. See if Lally's Legends get their first basket. We got a foul on the inside.
A strong move to the basket.
Yeah, that was Robert Wisniewski.
Yeah, he was practicing that in the warm-ups before the game. So, see, there's that big body. A great chance for 2 shots.
Wisniewski cracks the scoring book for Lally's Legends.
Now they can all take a deep breath.
Right.
Stop playing.
Lally's Legends now 1 for 4 from the stripe, but they get the offensive rebound. Good swing from the elbow. Another offensive rebound. Just nothing falling for Lally's Legends.
It's incredible because they're actually playing good ball. They're nice passes. They just can't get anything to go to the basket. No, that's an and one.
Yeah, that was Amon Elbeam. Scoring the hoop and the harm.
Yeah, he earned that because he was down on the other baseline and with that scuffle for the rebound. He was able to run down court and get the hoop and chance for a 3-point play.
Quickly up the floor go Lally's Legends, and heading to the free throw line for them is going to be Evan Pierce.
Nice pass by Wisniewski. Give Pierce a chance to dive to the rim. We talked about anxiousness in the open, Pat, and that's what we're seeing. Some of these shots. I mean, I'm impressed with how, for 15 and under, how they're passing the ball, finding open teammates. Both teams are. It's just that Lally just hasn't been able to down any shots. Other than that one layup.
Knocked down a couple of free throws there for Pierce, so it's 9-3. Condon on top. Lally's Legends still yet to hit a field goal. Off the up fake, Solorzano. A lot of contact, no whistle. 3 ball. Again off the back line. Solorzano with another offensive rebound.
That's 4 for him. Smallest kid in the 4.
Another steal here for Lally's Legends. Going all the way in, but unable to hit the layup that time was Ryan McDonald.
Yeah, good defense that time, without fouling.
3 ball off the mark that time from Semedo.
Back come the Legends.
That time off the window, Ryan McDonald.
Yeah, McDonald took his time on that one. Able to use the backboard to finally get one of those hoops to go down.
5-2 run here for Lally's Legends to bring it back to within 4. 7:38 left to go in the first half. And like you mentioned, Alan, as soon as you see a point or two on the board there for Lally's Legends, they start to loosen up.
Yeah, let's get into the game. I mean, both teams can definitely run fast break. You're talking about Lally's Legends having a slight size advantage, but they're still quick. We've seen the smaller kids for the Condon get offensive rebounds like this play here. Took his time, was able to bank it home for the hoop.
Condon right now still dominating the glass. 15 boards to the 10 for Lally's Legends. Not a huge disparity, but still you can see the Condon getting on the offensive glass a little bit more. Also hopes that Lally's Legends misses a lot of shots, so the Condon's going to have a lot of rebounding opportunities on the defensive side. Another steal here for Lally's Legends. They can't hit the layup, however, as that was Mario Blasi. And then he gets a frustration foul on the other end.
He came down, thought he was going to get a poke check for a steal, but contact.
No good inside that time was Days. Here comes Lally's Legends. Now going to slow it up on this possession.
Nice hesitation shot again. Won't go down.
Steal that time. And that time the layup is good for Blasi. Mario Blasi after missing the layup on that first steal.
All that hustle's paying off now.
3rd steal so far in the first half for Blasi. Look inside that time from Semedo. It's going to stay with with the Condon.
The Condon gets that. That was the one time the Condon actually posted somebody up. 2-point game, 9-7. Condon ahead. That's an errant pass. It's going to be a steal.
Lally's Legends now able to get a 3-ball. Ryan McDonald.
Wow.
No hesitation.
Well, I'll tell you, the pass was actually a little beyond him, so he hustled in the front court to get that, so he deserved the shot.
And a strong drive. Putback is good that time from Evan Pierce.
Yeah, we're seeing the size of Lally's taking over the last couple of times down court.
Lally's Legends now on top by 3. Simmons inside with the offensive rebound, and that's going to stay.
Hell ball. Yep. Condon put their second big man in the games.
Semedo front rims that 3. McDonald going to fire up another one. Simmons with the defensive rebound for the Condon. Under 5 minutes left to go here in the first half. Lally's Legends creating turnovers, and that's helped them get back into this game and now have a 3-point lead.
Oh, definitely. They went the first, 4 minutes without a hoop.
That's right. And Simmons gets bumped down on the sideline.
You gotta like the energy, though. You really do. It's slight size disadvantage for Condon, but now they have, they just took the other big guy out. There you go.
Tomato inside
Nice
to
pass.
Days, but Days couldn't finish off the window. McDonald back down the other end. All the way in for the lefty layup. McDonald now with 7 points to lead Lally's Legends. Floater no good that time. Rebound inside by Evan Pierce. Wisniewski lost it towards the rim. Pierce had a look at it. Lazzi tries for a three, very short on that one. Rebound comes down to Semedo.
Yeah, Lally was taking advantage of the last couple of minutes of their quickness. Up by 5.
Corner three, once again no good. Rebound to Pierce. He's had a very active last couple of minutes.
Nice poke steal, but yeah, a little bit of a hockey play there. It's a poke check, but a little contact for the foul.
5 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists now for Evan Pierce
long
as he
three.
launches a three. That one was from the bench.
Yeah, he was close to being out of bounds. But watching these guys in warm-up, both teams were shooting deep threes, so it's definitely something they're used to.
Days
Good job
with the
underneath.
putback.
Yeah. Those long arms of his.
.230 left to go here in the first half. 3-point lead for Lally's Legends here at the Condon Community Center. Boys 15 and under division of the Boston Neighborhood Basketball League. Wisniewski off the up fake.
Nice finish.
Gets to squeeze that one home.
So he gets that big body of his inside, and the defenders can't get close enough for a block shot.
Another deflection that time by Lally's Legends, taken away by McDonald. McDonald then loses it behind his back, and that's going to go back to the Condon. Substitution for Lally's Legends. McDonald going to get a breather along with Blasi.
Yeah, Condon in a bit of a rut for the last couple of minutes or so. Still down 5.
Derek Austin back in for Lally's Legends. Good swing as Semedo can't get that three to go down. That's going to go back to Lally's Legends.
Yeah, we've seen the momentum sort of swing as the game started out with Condon hitting their first few shots, but now some of theirs are brimming out.
Another nice drive from
Good drive, hey.
Pierce that time.
Finish.
Couldn't get it to go.
Should be a hell ball.
Lally's Legends currently on a 15-4 run here in the first half. Corner three, buried that time from Evan Pierce.
Make it 18-4. Well, he set up well, and again, the key thing is the teammate finds you when you're open.
Pierce comes away with the steal, quickly up to Wisniewski. Wisniewski fouled on his way to the rim.
A little guard, undersized, but hustled down to take the easy layup away.
Yeah, Zolorzano, that was definitely going to be a layup. Yeah, that little guy can get up.
Yeah.
That was a nice play. He almost got the block.
Okay, free throws only on the far side of the court so far. But we've seen Condon mainly shooting deep. They have had a couple of offensive rebounds, but only a couple of times have they tried to drive to the hoop. Second half, I'm sure they're going to change that a bit.
Lally's Legends now 3 for 8 from the free throw line. Twenty seconds left to go here in the half. Another corner three doesn't go down for the Condon. Simmons with his 11th rebound of the half fires up a three.
There you go.
Rattles it home for the Condon. 5 seconds left to go. We'll see if Lally's Legends get a shot off. Wisniewski fires it well off the mark, and that's going to do it for the first half here at the Condon Community Center
Fast
in
pace.
South Boston. Very quick first half. Both teams going up and down. A lot of offensive rebounds, some steals by Lally's Legends. And
in the beginning, it was just a lot of energy.
That's
back
right.
And forth. You know, it's Condon got up to that 7-0 lead. But the fact that, you know, the Lally's, once they calm things down, they were able to get into their game, and now they're up at halftime by 7. Yeah.
That's right. And you even mentioned, you know, they got a couple of free throws, got some points, and that's really when they got going, and that's when they went on that big time run. So Seth Orensky, our sideline reporter, is with the head coach of Lally's Legends, Greg Lally, right now.
Joined by Lally's legend coach, Greg Lally. Coach, the first time they really dominated you on the offensive glass, and they got off to a good start with 5 consecutive points. What did you guys do differently, or how did you change that dominance on the offensive glass for them?
What we had to do was basically put the pressure on. We just let them come up. And once you let them come up, you get offensive rebounds. So I said, pressure.
We got a little bit of some problems with our microphone there, so we'll make sure that gets fixed in just a second. But I think Coach Lally was, you know, disappointed in his offensive rebounding he was giving up in the first half early on.
Rebounding, and then like he just said before he went off, that they weren't pressuring the ball. You can see that the Condon guards are smaller bodies, so you want to pressure it. You don't take unnecessary risks for steals, but just pressure it, use your long arms, and when they started doing that, the entire half turned around.
Yeah, no question. Now we look at the Condon too. They kind of came out smoking from behind the three-point line, and we'll see if, you know, they can kind of shoot a little bit better here in the second half, as, you know, they were hitting a few threes to get going, and then that second half of or latter part of the first half, they struggled from behind the arc.
Yeah, they went cold. They definitely went cold.
You'd have Simmons hit that three at the very end of the first half to cut it back down to 7.
Strong drive to the basket.
Simmons, three-point shot off the mark that time, going in for his own rebound, and that's going to go back to Lally's Legends.
Yeah, Simmons knew that was off, so he crashed the board, just couldn't control the ball.
Wisniewski was wide open underneath.
That was a good no-look pass.
Just couldn't quite get to that one.
So you're seeing Lally attack the ball much more aggressively than they did in the first part of the game.
Simmons off the mark that time. Another offensive, no, it's Lally's Legends taking it away, but then they throw it away. Now here comes Lally's Legends back down the other end. Really nice look inside from Wisniewski. Layup was missed, however, that time by McDonald.
Too much spin on it.
Sometimes you got a wide open layup, you just have a little too much time to think about it.
You get, exactly. It's not that long a time, but it seems like a long time.
Right, it seems like an eternity. Semedo on his way to the basket. He gets fouled. He'll get a couple free throws. This will be the first free throws attempted by the Condon so far in this game.
Good drive and whacked on the arm. Yeah, it just seems that Lally's Legends, they're much closer to the game they want to play. Meanwhile, they're making the Condon sort of scramble around and react. Condon just needs to make a couple of shots, and I think they'll be able to relax again.
McDonald, nice little inside-out move. He's going to get 2 from the stripe.
Got that jump step to freedom. This is where the size is becoming an issue for the Condon. It's an easy foul call. You always talk about games going in spurts, and we've seen both teams have at least one spurt in that first half. Now, I think it appears to me that the Condon in Maroon, they're going to need to figure out what combination of players should be out there. Because you're seeing this full court pressure. Got to break the press and try to get a good shot.
Unable to hit that shot inside is for the Condon.
Yeah.
That time was Amon Elbein.
Yeah, Elbein trying to get the follow-up.
Wisniewski, not a lot of room to operate. Now it's McDonald, top of the key, fires a deep three, and he's off the mark that time. Wisniewski. McDonald, nice little drop step
nice
behind.
finish. Yeah, up and under.
The head finish that time by McDonald.
Looks like the Condon kids are a little winded.
McDonald now with double digits as he's got 10 points for Lally's Legends. Corner three, well off the mark that time.
Yeah, you're seeing the Legends just have control of the game. Again, Ryan McDonald, strong move to the basket and 2 free throws. Seems to me that's what the Legends want to do. They want to force the action and make the Condon react.
Evan Pierce, who was 2 for 2 before that attempt. You get one more. Hits the second. Condon now 5 for 12 from the free throw line.
More pressure, 3/4 court pressure.
Nice feed inside
Good
the
job.
L-beam off of Semedo.
That time L-beam was able to make it. Took his time. Nice pass too.
Wisniewski deep three off the back iron. L-beam with a rebound. Looking up the floor, but that goes off of the Condon player back to Lally's Legends.
Yeah, that was a tough pass to try to complete because he had a defender down there already. Both teams a little over anxious trying to find their open teammates. Back-to-back turnovers.
Corner three off the mark that time for Zolazano. Gets his offensive rebound again. Semedo scores off the window.
Use the backboard.
Zolazano hasn't scored a lot, but is making things happen out there for the Condon.
Well, again, they're going back to that energy they had in the beginning of the game.
Wisniewski. Simmons with the rebound. Simmons now leading the break, looking for an opening. Simmons for three, buries it for the Condon.
So they're back within what, 2?
2-point game.
Yeah.
Pierce trying for a three. Wisniewski with the offensive board. Inside to McDonald.
Good defense.
Here comes Simmons off the loose ball. Semedo for three, buries it, and the Condon retake the lead, 26-25.
You pass the ball to your open teammates, good things always happen. First of all, you hustle for the offensive rebound. Okay, Semedo with 10, find the open guy, and good stroke.
As you mentioned, Semedo now with 10. Simmons has 10. Or more than 10, rather. So nice job by the Condon getting back into it. Lally's Legends, after that tough start, really went on a nice run, and it was the Condon who seemed to be struggling offensively. But, a few of the players make a couple of nice hustle plays, get some easy baskets, get some open looks, and they're now on an 8-0 run.
Yeah, it's always a matter of how long can your run last? Obviously, guys get winded, but we've seen the Condon for the last 4 minutes. Get all this done, get back to a 1-point lead.
See how Lally's Legends respond. They're now back down by 1 here with 9:30 left to go in the first half. Wisniewski trying to carve out space. He scores off the window.
That's exactly what he did. He carved out a lot of space. That big chest of his.
Lally's Legends now back on top by 1. Tomato tries a runner. Simmons on the putback.
Excellent job. He jumped the first time. Second time, he just timed himself and got to the backboard. On the seesaw, 1-point game.
Pierce. Nice lay down inside. As that's Terry Marcos scoring the layup for Lally's Legends.
Yeah, Marcos did a good job to be able to get that. They get it over the half court.
L-Beam corner 3 around the rim and out.
Halfway down on that one. So you're always seeing the Lally's Legends willing to slow it down and look for either a mismatch or a cutter to the basket.
That foul was on Tomato at the top of the key. 1-point lead for Lally's Legends. Wisniewski, we got undercut there.
Watch it again, going for the steal. Oh yeah, good contact underneath.
Zolorzano, again, trying to make one of those hustle plays. He's had a lot of those so far in this game. McDonald buries the 3 from the wing.
I tell you, Legends like those deep wings.
4-point lead now for Legends. McDonald now with 13 to lead Lally's Legends. That's Pierce coming away with the steal. Pierce.
Nice
scores
finish.
the hoop.
Wow.
Little bit of contact, no
it,
call.
it looked like he was just going for the foul, but instead he was able to bank it home.
Yeah, heck of a finish that time from Evan Pierce.
Good job with the body control.
6-point lead now for Lally's Legends.
Condon has to make sure they get good shots.
Tomato, nothing but nylon from behind the arc.
He loves those wings on both sides.
Cuts it back down with 3-point lead, just under 7 minutes left to go here in the second half. Corner 3 ball, nothing but net that time.
Being patient.
Terry Marcos.
Makes a big difference.
Back to a 6-point bulge. Tomato trying to come back with a 3. Days on the offensive putback. Doesn't go down for him, but he's going to have
2 free throws. Oh, the energy and the hustles is keeping Condon and Maroon in this game. Watch this offensive rebound. There's a hit right there. But you gotta.
Days unable to hit.
Gotta help the cause by making the free throws. Interesting how the game is swayed back and forth so much.
Days knocks down the second. Yeah, for a while it seemed like Lally's Legends was the team that wanted to get up and down, but now the Condon are starting to get up and down in the way that they want to.
Well, I think the difference is Lally's Legends, they're actually getting good shots when they take their time. Nice block.
Good job inside by Days that time. Tomato now looking up the floor to Days, laying it down to L-Beam. Days, put back, no good.
Gotta have that one.
Here comes McDonald back down the other end for Lally's Legends, now on the open floor. McDonald, step back jumper. Pierce with the save. Pierce now trying to drive baseline, lost his footing. Good hustle play by Simmons, but he was stepping out of bounds.
Always good hustle on the baseline. Simmons cut off the drive, then knocked the ball to the floor. The time's flying by, only 4:45 left in the game. Still a 5-point lead for Lally's and Green. Oh, nice
drive again that time by Pierce.
Little hesitation as he goes up. Creates the contact. Watch this. Under control. Beats his defender right there. Takes a little slap in the head.
Pierce hits the first.
Okay, you got Albean taking a break for Condon. 2 free throws by Lally's.
Yeah, Pierce knocks down the second, so back to a 7-point lead for Lally's Legends. Albean with the shot that time.
Yeah, that was.
Seven-point lead coming up on 3.5 minutes left to go. Lally's Legends slowing it up just a tad here offensively. But of course, Pierce tries for the fancy finish, couldn't get it to go. Here comes Simmons. Lays it down to Semedo.
Ooh.
Can't hit the three.
He hit 2 from the wings, but that one a little too long.
Days another offensive rebound. Couldn't put it back in, however. Here comes Wisniewski.
Yeah, Lally's Legends in control now. Up 7, 3 minutes to go. No rush to get a good shot. Wide open.
Wisniewski knocks down the three.
So they're all confident now because they know they have the lead. Just like that, up by 10.
42-32, Legends on top. Days inside. Here comes McDonald. Over to Wisniewski. He's going to fire up another one. That time well off the mark. Simmons lets it go out of bounds.
Yeah, too much on that one. That would have been a backbreaker, though, if we hit that. Yep. Lally is up 10.
Semedo. Lost it going towards the rim. Stays with it.
Also, wow. Squeezed it up. I don't know how he got between 2 taller defenders.
Cuts it back down to single digits. 42-34. Lally's Legends.
Yeah. Okay, Condon kids are tired, but they need to double the balls to try to get some steals. Winding down to 2 minutes. Again, 15 and under, so they haven't had a lot of time to work on things like ball traps.
Getting fouled on his way to the rim that time was Mario Blasi. And under 2 minutes, so they should stop the clock.
Yeah, I think they're
could be
falling asleep over there.
Some of the sites they do. No, they did stop it at 1:30. You go to some of the sites, it's under 2. You go to other sites, it's under 1.
Under 1, okay. I guess it depends on how many games you have, how many players are involved. With BNBL, you want to get anybody who comes to a game, you want to give them a chance to play a little bit.
Days trying to go coast to coast with this one. Couldn't convert off the backboard.
Yeah, so they're in desperation mode now. This plays right into Lally.
McDonald, fancy move, gets blocked inside by Simmons.
His teammate wide open.
Quickly up to Semedo. He couldn't hang on to the pass. He's going to fire up a 3. Here comes McDonald. And he's going to slow it up for Lally's Legends. Under a minute to go now. Lally's Legends with an 8-point lead.
Just kill some time. You got to foul. Yeah.
Condon still have to foul. Not enough fouls yet.
Yeah.
So 1-1. But these are game situations that, even though some of these players are 15, you're still not.
You can always learn. Yeah, exactly.
You're still not totally there yet.
Yeah.
Especially playing, and they probably haven't played a lot of high school basketball just yet.
These are young. Yeah,
you're
right.
Put in those types of situations
Younger
at the end
kids.
of the game.
Yeah, some of these kids play middle school ball, rec leagues. But overall, I like the effort from both teams. I mean, Lally's just seemed to be a little more organized offensively. And that first half, the end of the first half, they just sort of took over the game.
Simmons does hit the three at the very end.
Makes it a 2-point game. Oh, I'm sorry, 5-point game.
Yep, 42-37. But that is going to do it here at the Condon Community Center as Lally's Legends takes down the Condon 42-37. And as we mentioned, that opening couple of minutes,
Up and down. Yeah.
Condon went on a 7-0 run to start things off, but ever since they got a couple of free throws in the very beginning there, it looks like Lally's Legends just played the style that they wanted.
You're right, exactly. And they took a timeout. Lally took a timeout in the first half. I'm sure the coach just said, listen, we know what we want to do, so let's take our time. Let's rebound, be strong with the ball, look for the open shot. If you have the shot, take it. And that actually turned the second part of that first half totally around to Lally's.
That's right. We saw them really control the game from that part all the way through to the rest of the game, and that's why they were able to hang on with a 5-point win over the Condon. We're going to head to break. When we come back, we'll have our player of the game, our game-winning coach, and our final stats here from the Condon Community Center in South Boston right after these messages. Don't go away.
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Honey, what I think you need is a socket wrench.
I played JV basketball.
I'm sorry. I don't think it looks right.
This is good, and it's all good, baby.
Is it really all good?
If you love me enough to routinely test your handyman skills, not to mention the strength of your marriage, then of course you'll visit nhtsa.gov/therightseat to make sure I'm in the right car seat.
I'm gonna call my dad.
1 in 3 adults has pre-diabetes. That means it could be you, your favorite brother, your other brother, you, your football buddy, your football buddy, you, your plumber.
Breathe right into your foot.
Your plumber's masseuse.
Yes.
You, your dog walker, your cat jogger. With early diagnosis, prediabetes can be reversed. Take the risk test at doihaveprediabetes.org.
When I was 10, my mom got deported. We had a difficult time, and I feel that's why I didn't get to finish school. My husband is really supportive in a way that he pushed me to go back to school.
She wants to have a career so her kids can look up to her.
They both keep me motivated to go to school, and they see that if I do it, like, they can do it too, you know? I feel that everything's possible.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Each year, there are more than a dozen significant tropical and winter storms that threaten the East Coast. So chances are there will be more hurricanes and blizzards near here again. And between school, sports, and social lives, chances are you won't be with your kids when it happens. Will they know what to do? Ready.gov/kids has all the educational tools and information to make the conversation easy. When the time comes, chances are they'll feel prepared, not scared. So talk with your family today.
All right, Monroe, you ready? Monroe. Here we go, the butterfly. Ready? Ooh.
I am what hunger looks like in America. I am an 8-year-old girl who's not excited for the last day of school. because this may be the last time I'll have lunch.
Till September.
I am a single father of 2 who works 3 part-time jobs, and that's still not enough to put food on the table. I was created by artificial intelligence from faces of the 1 in 8 Americans who struggle with hunger.
Feeding America, 200 food banks strong.
Imagine being fired because of who you love. Imagine being denied medical treatment because of who you marry. Imagine being evicted because of who you are. Millions of Americans don't have to imagine this. They have to live it. Because in 30 states, it's legal to discriminate against LGBT people.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to the Condon Community Center in South Boston at the conclusion of Game of the Week as Lally's Legends took down the Condon 42-37. And Alan, we mentioned a few guys that really had a nice game, a couple of nice games tonight. Ryan McDonald played really well. He had a few guys like Terry Marcos come off the bench, but it was really Evan Pierce who kind of ran the floor, took over the game a little bit, really controlled the pace for Lally's Legends.
That was the key. Lally's, that's like the second half of the first half of the game. They slowed things down. Like you mentioned, Evan was mainly responsible for that, finding his teammates for open shots and then making nice drives to the back of himself.
That's right. Evan Pierce, fantastic game tonight for Lally's Legends. He is with our sideline reporter, Seth Orensky, along with head coach Greg Lally. So, Seth, take it away.
Joined by our MVP, Evan Pierce of Lally's Legends. Evan, I want to start with the rebound, and you had 8 rebounds. Last time they kind of dominated you guys in the glass. What was the difference today in terms of your ability to rebound, especially defensively?
Box out, just boxing out. That's really it. Hustle.
Looking at your game, you were kind of the lead ball handler against a team that was looking to pressure the ball, looking to really make things difficult. What was your goal in terms of kind of moving the ball around and getting your offense going?
Get to the hole, try to kick it out, finish.
You guys have played together since you were very young, but you've known Coach since you were in the 3rd or 4th grade. Why the name Lally's Legend? What does Coach mean to this group?
I really don't know. It's just funny.
Okay. Lastly, what does it mean to get this win? They got you the first time. You guys are able to come back, get the victory today.
It's good for us, seeding-wise, and that's really it.
Congratulations, Evan, on a great game. We'll bring in Coach Lally. Coach, Evan's a guy of very few words, but I think we can talk a little bit more about him. What does he mean to this team, especially as a lead ball handler on a team with a lot of good shooters, but he's able to kind of get everyone involved?
Evan means a lot. I mean, as you just said, the rebounding was huge. He can control a game by just his rebounding, but he does it all. He dribbles, passes, shoots, drives. He's a 5-tool player, basically, like it would be in baseball, sort of. But it was a good all-team effort. Even some of my guys, they stepped up, they got me steals, they hit big threes and everything else. Just fun having with them because they just want to play, that's all. They're just a regular neighborhood team, just ready to go.
Coach, you guys were seemingly in control of the game, and then they went into the 2-3, and all of a sudden they took a 1-point lead. It was back and forth. What kind of opened up for you guys when you kind of got adjusted and maybe started to breathe against that 2-3?
The big thing was they started getting offensive rebounds again, and we weren't moving the ball. We were trying to go 1-on-5, and we were shooting threes when we didn't need to. We started passing the ball, hitting the open guy, and that's what opened up the game again for us.
Coach, thanks so much for your time. Good luck going forward. We'll send it back to the table.
Seth, thanks so much. And Coach Lally, he called it. He said they were kind of going a little too one-on-one in the beginning, but they started pinging the ball around the perimeter and getting open looks, and shots started to fall.
Yeah, and that's why it's important to have a player, any player, doesn't even matter if it's a point guard or not, any player to help slow the pace down when you know you're much better with a slower pace. And that's what Lally's Legends did, and they pretty much had control. I mean, they did go down by a point, like you said, with a nice little run by Condon, but it always felt like the Legends had an answer.
That's
and,
right.
They were getting steals, they were driving to the basket, they were making free throws, so they were able to get the win pretty easily.
No question. We're going to take a look at the final stats from this game before we sign off here from the Condon Community Center. And first up, it's going to be the Condon.
The commanders, Samita with 15 points. Simmons had 13 points. Simmons also had 18 rebounds. Days had 8 rebounds. Assists, 5 between Delorian and Simmons. Simmons is all over the stat page.
He had a big night. Let's take a look at the Lally's Legends final
Lally's Legends, yeah. You got McDonald with 13, Pierce 12. Pretty much spread out. Pierce had 8 rebounds, Wisniewski with 5 rebounds, and then the assists, 5 for Pierce, and Blasey with 2. So that most of those rebounds and assists came in the second half when they had pretty much controlled the pace of the game and were building that big lead.
We saw a lot of players contributing there for Lally's Legends as they are able to avenge a loss from earlier in the season against the Condon. Folks, I want to thank you so much for joining us here on Game of the Week, this one in particular from the Condon Community Center. If you want to watch this game again, you can go to our website, www.boston.gov/cable. You go to the bottom of the screen, you click on Game of the Week. There's a tab right at the bottom that routes you to our video library. You can check out all the games that we've covered over the years. You can also follow us on social media. You can go to our Facebook page. Go to facebook.com/GameOfTheWeekBoston. And all of our links and updates on which games we're going to be covering will be on that Facebook page, so make sure you check that out as well. Also, links to watch the game live on YouTube are always on that Facebook page. Finally, you can follow us on Twitter at Boston City TV, and if you want to tweet at us, use the hashtag BostonGOW. We put a lot of updates and different videos up on Twitter as well as Facebook. So a lot of good stuff up on both those social media sites. I want to thank our crew as always. It is not cool out tonight. It's pretty warm, pretty muggy. This is sort of a muggy gym, although they've done a nice job. They kept it relatively cool, so it's not too bad. It's been hotter here before, so we appreciate what they've been doing. But our crew has been working hard, as always, this summer to bring you these games live on both Boston City TV and then they re-air on BNN. So thank you so much to our crew. Folks, we'll see you next time on Game of the Week. Have a good night.